Those kind of introductions make me very nervous. I like to lower your expectations. I know a lot of you have been standing for an awful long time, so I promise this will be very, very brief. Ray has talked about all the wonderful things that happen on campus, but I have to just say quickly, being in a city like Hong Kong and meeting such an incredible group of prospective students, but in some ways even more importantly for us, remarkable group of Choate alumni and parents who turn out in such pronounced ways when we drop down. Even for 48 hours, the love we feel in the city is truly extraordinary. So in any case, I will move on. I think what I'd like to sort of zero in on, I'm called the Director of International Students and also of Parent Relations. And I think I have the best job on campus because I get to work with a truly remarkable group of students, but also with their parents. And I think there are a number of things that are important to highlight about what makes the international student experience special at Choate. First is, as you can see, our headmaster was an international student. Alex is British born, Alex Curtis is British born, and came to the States to pursue further education. And I think this absolutely informs his and our thinking about what it's like to arrive at a new school in a country far from home. And we work very intentionally and proactively to make sure we enhance the experience, especially for international students at Choate. Obviously, you're in good company. You saw the map. We have students from 46 different countries. And in keeping with that, the Choate Celebrates Diversity statement, I know all of the wonderful school options out there in the Northeast will speak to this, but I think at Choate we truly and authentically want to learn from one another, and we're very focused not just on what makes us the same, but on what makes us different, and we embrace that. I think certainly there are all kinds of formal opportunities to learn more about one another. We have remarkable special programs, student-led and driven club events, and so many certainly chances in the classroom to again sort of embrace our difference and different perspectives especially. But just having breakfast, lunch, or dinner in the dining hall, you're sitting at a table, often with students from around the world, from very different cultures, ethnicities, backgrounds, and it's the greatest gift imaginable in my view. So Johnny fortunately covered this, and it's so much better coming from a parent whose children have experienced our program 3 times over. But what we try to do is actually give our international students the chance to settle in a bit early, and just the opportunity to move in on a day when the rest of our new student population isn't trying to get into the same dorm or elevators or whatever it is can make a big difference in terms of more relaxed opportunity to transition to Choate. There's a wonderful dynamic that kicks in really from the first moment new international students arrive on campus. Within a surprising number of hours, it seems the group is so bonded, and that establishes a wonderful foundation from which to then go out and meet so many more students. There's a chance during our pre-orientation program to connect with some key faculty members, to meet student leaders in the dorm. And I think really just to begin to feel like, yes, I can make this work, I'm going to be okay. We deliver some targeted programming that we feel is especially relevant to students coming from far away and often from very different school systems, talking about the academic sort of classroom experience, student life, and mainly it is a chance just to settle in and have fun. And Johnny said it, what I always hear from advisors in the dorm, on the first night, when all new students have arrived, it's the new international students who sort of act as if they own the place. Oh, I can tell you where that is, or I can help you with this or that. And it's a great dynamic to see playing out every year. A few more reasons. The host program is something that is, I guess, now fairly loosely defined, but what it speaks to is in our area, just as Ray talks about recruiting the best and the brightest from around the world, we have a wonderful cohort of local students and families also at Choate. And it does so much, I think, to enhance the experience, especially for international students. Our local families are so interested in showing, extending hospitality in all the right ways. And I think there's nothing like having a home-cooked meal at the home of a day student friend, or having a chance to do some sightseeing with a local family. And certainly Thanksgiving is sometimes a vacation where our campus is closed, but it's hard for everyone to get home. And again, just a groundswell of, please let me host a student who's not able to go home.